Hey everyone, I am a formerly obese guy who's less than 2 weeks away from having skin reduction surgery, and I'm slightly freaking out. The reason why I'm freaking out is because I went online to search for information on male plastic surgery so I can get myself prepared, and I found that there's precious little out there. So this video is to help future people who are trying to find information so that they don't freak out when there's no information around. By the way, hi, welcome. Don't freak out. It's going to be okay. So, in a couple of weeks, I'm going to have a procedure. It's called a modified circumferential lipectomy. In the plastic surgery world, it's basically called a body lift. Now, the reason for this was about a year and a half ago, I had a bariatric surgery called an ESG. Now, the ESG works by going through your throat and creating a sleeve out of your stomach. Didn't go through my belly button, and I didn't have anything removed. But the result of this surgery was that I lost 72 kilos in about 7 months. Now, in addition to the surgery, I did a massive diet and exercise change. I also started tramping, which is what Kiwis call hiking down here in New Zealand. And earlier this year, I did the Tongariro Northern Circuit and covered about 55 kilometers in 4 days. With my weight stabilizing for about 8 months now, it's now time to start talking about surgery. Now, when I get ready for any major event in my life, I tend to go crazy with researching and trying to understand as much as possible before jumping in. That way, it removes the fear and the uncertainty of what's going on. So, where do I begin my search? Obvious. Google. Help me, Google. You're my only hope. Now, between the clinical photos that I saw online, along with the explicit surgery videos, which I did not want to see, and a GQ article which really talked up the benefits of plastic surgery for the casual person, I felt really out of place. Being a typical guy who's just lost a massive amount of weight, I'm not necessarily here to look for the beauty aspect of things, but just trying to have body that doesn't have loose skin. And there's very, very little out there. So that really makes me feel uncomfortable. So what I'm doing is I want to help inform everyone else and tell about my experience as I go through it. So let's jump in. Now, a word of warning. You are about to see pictures and videos of me. Skin? No bad nudity, but there will be some skin there. So if you're squeamish or uncomfortable about seeing a formerly big guy in his underwear, you can skip to the later part of the video. Don't worry, just check where the timestamp is, and we're cool. All right. Are they gone? All right. Let's do this. All right, so here's my body. Kind of weird looking at it from this perspective, but here we go. Now, a circumferential lipectomy is where they bisect the skin at the midsection, right around here. They make the incision, cut out the extra skin, and then, like a loose pair of pants, they will pull up the skin that has bunched up around my body and connect it to the upper portion of the skin. This is the body lift. This will also alleviate my fupa. Now, for any bigger person, they know what a fupa is, and that's basically the area directly above the penis or the vagina. This will also alleviate some loose skin I have around my thighs, though I don't really have too much of that, so I don't really have to worry about it. Now, with my particular surgery, it's a modified circumferential lipectomy, which means that only about 80% of my skin will be cut, and then they're just going to mostly lift up the front part of my body and leave the back part pretty much the same as it is. Now, a few other things about my procedure. The procedure will take about 6 hours to complete, which sounds like a long time. I'll be in the hospital for a day or two afterwards for observation, probably 2 days. And then I'm going to be home for a week, pretty much on bed rest. I've been told that I'm not supposed to move too much and I'm not supposed to be doing too many things. Then in weeks 2 and 3, I'll be moving around, trying to avoid driving, stuff like that. And then by week 4, I should be back to normal, doing all the things I used to do. But I'll take a little bit of time to get up to speed. The good thing is it's winter right now in New Zealand, so I can kind of take it easy and not worry about missing all the fun stuff that's in the summer. In addition to the recovery time, I will also need to wear some compression garments so everything can kind of stay where it is and also kind of settle and solidify and all that good stuff. Also, along with that, I'm going to be carrying 2 bags on either side. And basically, the bags are there to collect this yellow fluid that your skin produces when it has a lot of trauma happen. So I'm going to be wearing some bags for a couple days or a couple weeks. I'm going to be in a vest that's going to keep me cinched in, and then going to work with what happens in the next 2 or 3 weeks after that. Now, the thing that I want to do with this project is to kind of show my recovery. So with a mix of videos, smartphone videos, and videos such as these, I kind of want to give the experience for people who are going through this or about to go through this. I'm going to be losing some weight with the skin loss. I'm going to be talking about the pain. I'm going to be talking about the highs and the lows and the in-betweens. And I hope to have maybe 2 or 3 more videos kind of detailing my progress after my surgery. Now, if you're interested in learning more, please comment and subscribe. And I want you to ask the questions that you want to ask, and I'll do my best to answer them. If this goes off well, I may do some other videos here or there, maybe about tramping, maybe about exercise in a post-bariatric world for myself, but we'll see how it goes. So thank you so much for taking the time to look at this. Be sure to subscribe, comment, and I hope you have a great day. See ya.